Hello. Car accidents happen every day in Florida. And Florida is a state in which you have some coverages available to you and or your passengers when you get in a car accident that will help cover some of your damages. But what if you don't have insurance? Can you file a car crash claim without insurance in Florida? Watch to learn about what to expect after getting into a car accident in Florida without car insurance. Before we begin, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified when we post new content. Now let's begin. What to expect after an uninsured accident. As a driver in Florida, you are required to carry at least partial insurance, which includes PIP coverage and $10,000 of property damage coverage. But driving without insurance may have legal implications. Let's go over these briefly. You could face a suspended license until you show proof that you have purchased insurance, a $150 fee to reinstate your license, and license plate suspension. With that said, you should contact the police after an accident because a police report can go a long way when it comes to filing a car crash claim. What if the car accident was your fault? Then you will not have grounds to file a car crash claim. However, if you're lucky, the other driver will be able to cover all of their related expenses with their own insurance. But if the expenses outweigh their coverage, they can bring a claim against you. What if the car accident was the other driver's fault? Well, Florida is a state that provides some no-fault coverage, so an insured driver can begin filing a claim with their car insurance to help with medical expenses and possibly property damage. But when you do not have insurance, then you do not have a policy to file a claim with, unless the other driver has bodily injury coverage. Then you could receive compensation for your injuries and property damage. What if the car was insured by someone else? If you are driving someone else's insured vehicle with their permission, you're in luck. Their insurance may provide at least some compensation. The owner may be able to access their property damage coverage to pay for their vehicle repairs. Plus, you may be entitled to some of their personal injury protection coverage, which may help with medical expenses as well. What if the insurance policy doesn't cover damages? Do you sue? If the car accident was caused by an insured driver, believe it or not, you can file a car crash claim against them. However, you will need to hire a skilled car accident lawyer first, because fighting a car crash claim when you are driving without insurance isn't easy. Without a lawyer, it will be next to impossible to get a ruling in your favor. What if neither driver has insurance? While this isn't a common occurrence, it can happen and the outcome isn't great, because both parties are left with the expenses related to the car accident, as well as the driver who was not at fault can sue the other driver that was. Hire a lawyer to file a car crash claim without insurance. If you get into a car crash and don't have insurance, things can get dicey fast. So, if the accident was not your fault, be sure to call the police first, seek medical attention second, and contact a lawyer third. Remember, if you have been injured in an accident, don't try to handle it on your own. Let a car accident attorney help you. So if you have more questions or need help with your auto accident case, call us today. Our consultations are always free.